From Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world, join us as we celebrate the best and brightest in the industry. With programming created for women, by women, and about women. Direct from the historic Beverly Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills, it's the 37th Annual Gracie Awards. Featuring Lorraine Bracco, Giada De Laurentiis, Loretta Devine, Sally Field, Kate Flannery, Angie Harmon, Florence Henderson, Angela Kinsey, Zachary Levi, Marlee Matlin, Juliana Rancic, Jerry Ryan, Elizabeth Shue, Hannah Storm, with a special performance by Vicki Martinez, and many more of the leading women in television, radio, and film. And now your host for the 2012 Gracie Awards, Angela Kinsey.
Hello, Beverly Hilton. Thanks so much for coming out tonight. What's up, Bev Hills? It's kind of hard to do that in a sequins dress and not feel ridiculous. Anyway, thank you and welcome to the 2012 Gracie Awards. You know, most award shows get criticized for running long, but we're not going to run long. The Gracies are always exciting and fast-paced. We'll have some fun, share some laughs, and it will be over before you know it. And the truth is, we had to make the shows really short because we couldn't afford an orchestra to play you off. So they said I could come up with some noises to play you off. So here's some stuff I've worked on. Boo! Boo! And then one of my friends said I should just yell, "We get it!" And depending how you go, I'm just going to pick and choose. So there you go. Tonight we'll be recognizing the very best in news and entertainment for, by, and about women. We hear a lot about women throughout the media, and of course there's nothing like an election year to really increase the spotlight on women. You know, for 37 years this event has been a way to showcase the entertaining, thought-provoking, and important work that women do across all forms of electric media. Of course, the Gracie Awards are named after the one and only Gracie Allen, a true pioneer of popular entertainment. Yeah, right? No. Along with her husband, George Burns, Gracie set out a gold standard of comedy from the stages of vaudeville to radio, film, and television. And I know that my career, and I'm sure many women in the room, owe their success and many others like Gracie. And she was a trailblazer, and we're so happy to be here and represent her tonight. But we're not just honoring funny women. Tonight, we're also shining a light on all the women in media, from directors and producers to journalists and folks that teach us new skills and those that make us think. We certainly have some fantastic women to celebrate tonight, so let's get started. Our first presenter is a very busy woman, whether she's covering the red carpet or giving us the latest news from Hollywood or sharing her very personal story. Juliana Rancic is candid, curious, and connected. We are delighted that she is joining us tonight. Please welcome from E! News and Juliana and Bill's show, Juliana Rancic.
Hello, everyone. So excited to be here. This is, I think, my fourth Gracie, so I'm thrilled. Yes, I know. The Today Show is certainly a television institution. They've been around since 1952. And this year they're celebrating their 60th anniversary. 60 years, pretty incredible. As the highest rated morning show, Today is truly powered by women. I don't know if you know this, but today's producers and half of today's senior and supervising producers make up the staff there. 75% of the producers and supervising producers are women at the Today Show. So good for them. And this is kind of fun. Today's on-air female anchors were once called Today Girls. That's what they were called, the Today Girls. And their role was mostly window dressing. And now they're among the best journalists in the business. And tonight, one of those Today Girls is joining us. For outstanding talk show news, the winner is the Today Show.
Good evening, everyone. I am thrilled to be here tonight among so many. Should I hold it? Okay. I'm thrilled to be here tonight among so many amazing women who are obviously doing such powerful work in diverse roles across our industry. And I'm proud to be able to accept this award on behalf of the entire Today Show team. Under the leadership of our executive producer, Jim Bell, a guy. This is a group who labors tirelessly day in and day out at all hours to put on the program that America wakes up to every morning. Now, the Today Show has millions of women viewers that tune in every day, and it's really important that women's voices are heard throughout our broadcast. Almost 3/4 of today's producers, as you just heard, and half of today's senior and supervising producers are women, and I would just like to add here that the guys we have on staff are totally in touch with their feminine sides. We all know that the Today's on-air female anchors were once called Today Girls, but now everyone just calls them some of the best journalists in the business: Ann Curry, Natalie Morales, and of course, our beloved Hoda Kotb and Kathy Lee Gifford. The award we're receiving tonight is for 3 of today's finest segments of 2011. Each of them were produced by women. I couldn't be happier to accept this award on behalf of all of those creative and talented ladies. And a big thank you to the Alliance for Women in Media for all your hard work on this important event. And congratulations to all the winners tonight. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's hung with Goodfellas and Sopranos. From Rizzoli and Isles, please welcome Lorraine Bracco.
Hello. On our TNT show, Rizzoli and Isles, Angie Harmon stars as Jane Rizzoli, a tough-as-nails Boston police detective whose confidence was shaken after she took a bullet during a siege of her precinct headquarters. Jane rarely lets her guard down with anyone except for her best friend, Maura Isles. Of course, as the person who plays her mother, I would like to say she lets her guard down with me. But truthfully, our on-screen relationship puts the fun in dysfunctional. Let's see Angie in action.
Hey. We got a really great cafe. You want to go get a cookie or something?
I don't want anything. Please just find my sister.
Okay. We're gonna find her. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Come on, let's go. You get real close when you work undercover, you know. My life depended on Dan, and now his daughter's life depends on me.
Off-screen, she is fun, fierce, fabulous, and my friend. And I am so thrilled to help her celebrate this win tonight for Outstanding Female Actor in a Drama. The Gracie goes to Angie Harmon.
You're unbelievable.
I didn't actually write anything just because...
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just because I wanted to speak from my heart and just be truthful. I became an actress because of all the women that I watched. I watched a lot of TV as a kid, and every single woman that I watched, you being one of them, by the way, the fact that I get to work with you on a daily basis is such an honor. The strength that they showed, the poise that they had, the grace that they had, was literally what I wanted to be and what I wanted my life to emulate and to become. And the fact that I'm being honored for the women that partake in what I've always wanted to do and have always looked up to is really, really incredible for me. It really means a lot. And as a mother of 3 daughters, I'm very, very careful, if not on the brink of just sort of paranoid, of what they watch and what goes into their minds and what influences them. And to know that there is this alliance for women that honor us and protect us and celebrate us, I know that they're in good hands. And I can't tell you how much this means to me. It really, really does mean a lot. Thank you very, very much.
Our next presenter covers it all. From Access Hollywood, Sean Robinson.
Good evening, everyone. I'm really, really happy to be here. This is my second time at the Gracies. Last year, I was honored with the Real Beauty Award, and I am so honored to be here tonight in front of some really beautiful and dynamic women. So thank you very much. Our next award winner has graced the stage several times for her amazing work. Hannah Storm told the story of Nancy Shilaro, a war veteran who, with other wounded warriors, climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. As the lone female on the trip, Shilaro joined other wounded veterans as well as NFL football greats for this week-long climb up the mountain. Hannah Storm told the story of this emotional journey like only Hannah can. For outstanding producer, congratulations, ESPN's Hannah Storm.
I'm so humbled to be here to accept this award, the first major award on behalf of ESPNW. So proud to work at a company headed by a visionary like John Skipper that decided that women in sports were a really, really important thing to put their teeth behind, their money behind, and their brand behind. And Brainstorm Productions, my production company, is so proud to be a part of your platform, to bring the story of this brave Marine who lost her eye in Iraq and lost a piece of herself. And like so many of our veterans coming home now, a whole new generation who needs our support in every way. And I was happy to be able to tell her story of reclaiming a real sense of herself by climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. I'd like to thank my producing partner, Carmen Belmont, who started our company with me in my daughter's bedroom. Then we moved down to the basement, and we actually have an office now. And that's pretty big stuff for us. And employees. And we employ women, and we partner with women. We tell the story of women. Rebecca Gitlitz was the writer, the producer on this. Dom Savio climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. God bless him and save me some footage fees. And Tina Johnson and Marley Ellis at ESPNW. God bless you. And my handsome and supportive agent, Nick Kahn, there in the back before you get out of here. I love you as well. Thank you guys so much, the Alliance, for being so validating of women and women in film and women telling each other's stories. Thank you.
Meeting so many of the women we have here tonight has been somewhat surreal in a really good way. I'm so super excited. I kind of just dorked out backstage in front of our next presenter. She's gone from Flying Nun to Spider-Man, tackling some of the best roles ever written for women on screen. I mean, come on. Shelby'd be tickled pink. Come on, right, Shelby? Please help me welcome Oscar, Emmy, and every award in between winner, Sally Field, to present our next award.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's who knew? I'm sorry. I didn't know what the Gracie Awards were, and now I do. And just on a bottom line level, this is such an important thing. Women's voices for women to be brought to the table, every table, all over the world, is so vitally important. So anything anyone can do to support these women's voices is extremely important. So I am so glad to be here, and most especially glad to be here because I've been friends with Tricia Brock for maybe years. She's my best friend, and her journey is utterly female. I think, first of all, before I really tell you about her journey, I should let you look at her work in 30 Rock as the director.
They married us by mistake?
It is a clerical error that will be rectified immediately.
See, this is exactly the kind of thing that happens when there is no order, no planning. Hitler and Martha Stewart would have hated that wedding.
Of course, it's everyone else's fault that the minister thought the lady in the white dress and the veil was the bride.
It was a men's tennis shirt and a government-sanctioned head net.
You kept holding on to my arm.
It's hard to balance on sand.
Who wears shoes on a beach?
Only Rocky and Apollo Creed during the training montage. Who cares? You're fixing it. I'm sorry you got caught up in another one of Liz Lemon's adventures.
Tricia for so long wasn't sure where she was going, as many people, and I watched and got to be a part of a journey that in some weird ways took place in the Santa Monica Mountains as we were hiking, and it is a great and inspiring journey, and it really embodies a quote that I love, and that is, "It's never too late to be what you might have been." And so I am unbelievably proud of my friend Tricia Brock and want to present her with this award for Outstanding Director in Entertainment, the Gracie Award. Tricia Brock.
Oh my God, I'm so much more comfortable behind the scenes. I want to give Sally an award for being my friend, for listening to me scream and cry, and as I tried to bash down door after closed door, all in my pursuit for this impossible dream to be a director. It's really an honor to get this award because it is the women that have lit the way for me in my life. To be with Sally, and I mean, her commitment to artistic integrity is a privilege to behold. Mary Kay Place, oh there she is, who's taught me so much, taught me how to write, taught me a work ethic, gave me my start in the business. I am so honored to have these two women as my friends. I really, really am. I'm also grateful to Eileen Shaken, who gave me my first job in television, and to Sarah Fisher with divine intervention, who made sure Showtime approved me for that job. And two other monumental women in my life, my mother and my daughter, whose belief in me would never let me fail. I'm here for 30 Rock, which is, to work with Tina Fey was the thrill of a lifetime. I want to thank Don Scardino for hiring me and for NBC for submitting me for this. I know it was the women who did it. But I wouldn't be here if it weren't for AFI's Directing Workshop for Women. I remember the very first day of that when Jean Furstenberg referred to me as a director, and my life was changed forever. Thank you for this.
From The Hangover and Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Rachel Harris.
Thanks so much. Our next winner is a show that is definitely following in the Gracie tradition. It is for, by, and about women. Chelsea Lately features quick-witted commentary and one-on-one celebrity interviews from the incomparable Chelsea Handler, a woman responsible for 87% of all inappropriate laughter in the United States. Bringing refreshing new energy to the late-night arena, it is an authentic commentary on the celebrity culture around us, and also it's just plain funny. For Outstanding Talk Show, Entertainment Information, the Gracie goes to E's Chelsea Lately. Here to accept one of the awards is one of the many female, funny and talented female writers, Heather McDonald.
Thank you so much. I stand here with my fellow writers, and also we are lucky enough to be featured on the show and tell our funny jokes about really important stuff that's happening in the world with Lindsay Lohan and Britney. And that's Sarah Colonna, Jen Kirkman, and Fortune Feimster. And we just want to thank Chelsea so much and all of you for watching. We are celebrating our 5th year of being on television, and Chelsea, there's never been a woman that has broken late night like she has. And there are, out of the 12 writers, 6 of us are women, which no other late night show can even come close to that. If they have a woman, it's one. And besides featuring all of us and being such a great supporter of women, we are truly good friends. In fact, we have decided to spend the night here at the Beverly Hilton. We are going to get a room with double beds, and if the Beverly Hilton would like to give us a deal, we're willing to tweet about it and take some pictures after a couple more bottles of wine. So I'm just saying, we've got 2 shows to tape tomorrow, and all of us live in the Valley. So we would like to spend the night at Beverly Hilton. Thank you, Gracie Award.
Our next presenter is the president of the Food Network and Cooking Channel. Welcome, Brooke Johnson.
Thank you so much. It's a great pleasure to be here. It is a thrill to present the next award. Giada De Laurentiis is a culinary superstar. She is a classically trained chef, and she is an innovator whose approach to food and food television has changed both in this country for the better. I'd like to show you a little clip from the show for which you are honoring her now, Giada at Home.
As someone who loves to eat, I'm always looking for recipes that are light and healthy, but full of flavor. So here's a menu that has it all. There we go. Look at that color. Oh, and the smell. It smells sweet, and I just want to give it a little taste. Sweet and tangy.
So, we often ask ourselves, what is the secret to Giada's success? What does this woman have? Beauty, brains, talent. But here's the real key that people that don't know Giada don't know. She has a relentless pursuit of quality. Everything she does, first and foremost in her mind, is how she can bring the very best to her consumers. All of us at Food Network and Cooking Channel knew from the day we met her that she was outstanding. It is such a pleasure to present the 2012 Gracie for Outstanding Lifestyle Host to Giada De Laurentiis.
Oh boy, I should have written something now that I look at all you. It's kind of awkward to be up here without a stove, which is where I feel comfortable. But I want to say that I'm so honored to be here. And truly, you know, Brooke Johnson is the president of Food Network, a woman. The director-producer of my show, who's here tonight, is a woman. So I work with lots and lots of women, and I think that all these women together have sort of made me who I am today. Even though I come from a family who's made movies for many, many years, headed by my grandfather, Dino De Laurentiis, who was a very strong male alpha male. And, but having said that, believe that a little Italian girl like myself could kind of step out of the box and do something totally different, because everyone in my family makes movies. And I thought I would always be behind the stove cooking, which is where I felt the best. And now I've sort of grown into something totally different that I surprise myself when I look at myself in the mirror every day. And I'm also the mom of a 4-year-old little girl, and so I think every day that I go out there and I work hard, and I want to show her that there's so many different opportunities for women. And all of us together can show women everywhere how strong we can be if we help each other out. So I'm very, very honored to be here, and thank you very much for this.
That have already taken the stage, and we've only just begun. And our next presenter is a film and TV superstar. She also has an Academy Award, not too shabby, nomination for her work in Leaving Las Vegas. And speaking of Vegas, she now stars on the CBS hit show CSI. Welcome to the stage, everybody, Elizabeth Shue.
Hi. Our next winner has a very interesting story. She began as a young woman with a promising local news career who decided quite suddenly to instead go to law school. She ended up graduating with honors from Georgetown Law and was offered a prestigious clerkship with a federal judge. But weeks before she was about to begin, she changed her mind, decided to take a huge risk and go back to pounding the pavement to follow her crazy dream to one day become a network correspondent. After many hard-fought years, NBC News took notice. From her coverage of Sarah Palin in the 2008 election to becoming White House correspondent to her current role as legal analyst and host on the Today Show, Savannah Guthrie is a rising star in television journalism. She is far brighter than anyone you know. She is kind, She is full of warmth and intense curiosity. I could not be prouder to present my friend with her Gracie Award tonight. But first, let's take a look at Savannah in action.
Murray originally told police he left Jackson's room for only 2.5 minutes to use the restroom. But cell phone records show Murray was also on his iPhone that morning, talking and emailing for more than 40 minutes.
No.
You walked out of the room to talk on the phone.
Absolutely. I wanted him to rest.
You're saying you were talking on the phone, but you could see him.
I could not see him from where I was talking.
But you could hear him?
I would think if he got up and he called for me, I would hear him.
If he stopped breathing, could you hear that?
For outstanding reporter, my dear friend, Savannah Guthrie.
Hi again. Thank you so much, Alliance. Thank you to the brilliant, beautiful, sassy, smart, spirited Elizabeth Shue, my friend. Man, I owe you one for this. It is such an honor to be standing here tonight before you. I'm so thankful to work every day with such strong and gutsy women at NBC News, too many to name, but most especially my colleagues at the Today Show. To work with so many producers who work tirelessly to get these stories on the air. One of them is here tonight, Audrey Colina. She helped me with the story you just saw. I want to thank Steve Kappas and Jim Bell, my bosses at the Today Show, for making these opportunities possible for me. It is great to be a female journalist working today. There was a time when it was thought that women couldn't do serious news. And then later there was a time when it was thought that women shouldn't do lighter news. And I love how it is today because we can just do whatever we want. And finally, I would not be here or anywhere without one woman in particular whose relentless confidence in me has sustained me. Whenever I would worry or doubt, her attitude was basically, what? Of course you can do it. She brought me into this world, and I brought her here tonight. So I want to say, I love you, Mom. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a Gracie winner from last year and star of ABC Family's Secret Life of an American Teenager, Francia Reza.
Hi. Hi. All right, so it feels so good to be back here again. Thanks for having me. So, TV Land launched its first original scripted programming in June 2010 with Hot in Cleveland. And nothing has been hotter. Not hotter than pizza cheese. Not hotter than Death Valley. Not even hotter than Bikram Yoga. And I almost passed out there. Never went back. No big deal. I live in Spanx. Anyways. So, the show centers on 3 entertainment industry veterans from Los Angeles who find a more welcoming and less shallow and youth-obsessed community in Cleveland, Ohio. They share their adventures with the sassiest caretaker east of the Mississippi. This year's outstanding comedy is TV Land's Hot in Cleveland. Here to accept the award are 2 of the stars, Jane Leaves and Wendy Malick.
Here you go, Wendy.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Well, I can't tell you what a gift Hot in Cleveland has been to me. I turned 50 during the course of this show. Yeah, okay. 61, by the way. Yeah. And it's kind of made it okay entering into this new phase of my life. I couldn't ask for a better group of women to be around and more inspiration. I'm working with a 90-year-old, a 61-year-old, and a 52-year-old, and they all look fabulous, and they're fabulous women and inspirational, and we don't have a shelf life. That's what I've learned by doing this show.
I think we truly do feel like we are the luckiest broads in town, and we are so grateful to TV Land for giving mature women a place to go and play again. And of course, behind every great woman, there is a great woman. In our case, we want to thank Suzanne Martin, our fabulous creator, and the lovely Larry Jones, and of course, the divine Keith Cox, who gave this show birth and believed in us and decided that in everyone's life there are great women and of all ages, and we are here to celebrate them all and tell you that it ain't over until it's over. Thank you so much.
Coming to the stage is president of Big Shoes Productions and former president of Premier Networks, Craig Kitchen.
It is a pleasure to be in the company of such beautiful women tonight and such talented women and men tonight, too. Thank you for having us. I am a friend and a big, big fan of the next award winner tonight. Normally about this time of the evening, she is on the radio entertaining some 9 million of her friends and cohorts, and it's not just because she loves the music that she plays, it's because she really listens to the calls that come in to her radio program on some 200 radio stations. When she is not on the air in the evening, she is raising 12 children, and she does it alone. She is a single mother. And during her spare hours, she does things like Paint the Town, which is a community effort that goes on in many cities around America that restores old towns and gives them a sense of pride again. And in her spare time, she runs an organization called Point Hope that does more to save lives and feed children in the country of Ghana than anybody will ever really know the statistics about. I want you to hear a little clip of Delilah on the radio. It is heard every night between 7 and midnight in 200 cities, and this is what Delilah sounds like.
I use the word family a lot on this show, and I so believe in the power of family. Not the traditional family where you've got a mom and a dad and 2 kids and a dog and a car, and a grandma and a grandpa, because that's not my life. It hasn't been my life for a long time. To me, family are people that are either born connected to one another, marry into one another, or are brought together by God's hand.
I admit in front of all of you tonight that I am very biased when I tell you that she is an outstanding radio host, and the category that she was recognized tonight by all of you was Outstanding Radio Host. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, my very, very good friend and a real hero in my own life, Delilah.
Thank you. Someone commented just a moment ago that behind every great woman there's another great woman. And in my case, there's a lot of great women, but I must thank first and foremost my producer, Janie, my executive producer, who for 21 years has been my heterosexual life partner. She was my roommate for 8 years, and she was my birthing coach with 2 of my biological children. She's also my best friend in the world, and she would be here tonight, except she's home being a mom to her daughter, Jessie. So I have to say thank you to Janie. I also would like to thank all the men, all 12 of them, who fired me over the years in radio. Because every time one of those doors would close, God would open a much better door for me. And for the last 8 years, I've been with Premier Radio Networks. Julie and everybody, thank you for giving me such an amazing home. I get to broadcast from my studio in my house. I live in a big farm, and I have a studio in my house. And Premier Radio Networks has made it possible for me to be a full-time mom. And you heard Craig right, I have 12 children, 11 that are here and 1 that just went to heaven not long ago. So I'm very, very blessed. And speaking of blessed, this is my youngest biological son, Zachariah.
It's an honor to be up here for this event. Now, you all might know that my mom, Delilah, is syndicated to Premier Radio Networks, but she also has other jobs and projects that she also applies, such as Paint the Town, Point Hope, A Voice for Forgotten Children, Marybridge Children's Hospital, and she feeds over 380 kids or orphans a day and sends 500 kids to school, and is a big help to our community and is a great sponsor and a great mother for our family. I thank you guys for helping my mom to win a Gracie, and I thank you guys for letting me be up here. Thanks.
Welcome the SVP of Ad Sales at AWRT, Hannah Grintzwald.
Hello, everyone. I know you've heard it before many times this evening, but it really is amazing for a non-celebrity to be among so many talented and inspiring women. Florence Henderson is a national treasure, actress, recording artist, author, Broadway legend. She was inducted in the Smithsonian Institute first permanent entertainment history exhibit as one of the greatest pop culture icons of all time. We're very proud as an emerging network at RLTV to have her as part of our family for so many years. In Good Food, Good Deeds, RLTV's Good Food, Good Deeds, Florence battles a crisis threatening over 6 million seniors every day. She shows seniors and those who care for them how to prepare delicious meals that are nutritious as well as economical. She even pitches in at Meals on Wheels facility downtown in Los Angeles, cutting pies, delivering hot, healthy meals. For Outstanding Host, it is truly my pleasure to present the Gracie to a woman who really walks the walk in her commitment to make a difference. RLTV's Florence Henderson.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And as Savannah Guthrie can tell you, I was a Today girl. Before you were born, 1959 and 60, I was a Today girl. I think I was more the window dressing, actually. I did some nice interviews on that show, and what a thrill to still be on the Today Show from time to time. I saw Wendy Malick and Jane Leeves backstage, and I heard them tell their ages. And I said, why did you girls do that? And they said, well, you tell yours. So this is my second Gracie. And when I was doing the show Good Food, Good Deeds, I turned 78. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm so proud of that. And it's good to be any age, isn't it? Anyway, I am thrilled to accept this award. I think this show is so important. It's a very unique television series on RLTV that entertains and informs while raising awareness about the important issue of senior hunger. And if you could go, as I did, and deliver meals to these people who live alone, and without this service of Meals on Wheels, they would not have anything to eat. And to see their faces when I arrived, it just really touched my soul. I'd like to thank my co-host Joy Bauer from the Today Show, who did a fabulous job. And she's on the show early in the morning, so she couldn't be here. And Savannah, I don't know how you do it. You just never sleep, right? And I'd like to also thank our executive producer, Elliot Jacobson. He's a fabulous producer and a terrific guy. Thank you, Elliot. To the Alliance for Women in Media, what a fantastic organization. I love women, and I love all of you. I mean, I think it's so exciting, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. I thank you for this honor. I thank RLTV, Meals on Wheels, and to everyone who has joined the fight against senior hunger. Thank you all. God bless you. It's great to see you. Thank you.
Many of us have watched our next performer make it to the final round on last season's The Voice. Captivated by her story, delivery, and her way with the guitar, Erin backstage has this joke she asked me to tell. Please help me by turning your chairs around and welcoming Vicki Martinez. Hello.
Oh, come along with me. Play with it while you have hands. The dust settles, cities turn to sand. Trespassing, this is their land. Time flies, make a statement, take a stand. Come along with me. Come along now, come along and you'll see what it's like to be free. Yeah, come along with me, and I'll ease your pain. Come along with me, and let's seize this day. Oh, come along with me. Yeah, baby. Come on, yeah. Oh, yeah. Time flies, make a statement, take a stand. Time flies, make a statement, take a stand. Time flies, make a statement, take a stand. Time flies, take your chance. Come along now, come along and you'll see what it's like to be free. What it's like to be babe. Come along with me. Come along now, come along and you'll see what it's like to be free. What it's like to be babe. Come along with me, and I will ease your pain. Yeah. Oh, we will seize this day. Love me. Come on. Oh, baby. Oh, come along with me.
The Gracies just keep getting better and better. Am I right? What? Our next presenter is an Academy Award winner, star of some of the best shows in TV history, including one of my favorites, West Wing, and of course, a contender for that coveted mirror ball on Dancing with the Stars. Please welcome the lovable Marlee Matlin.
Constance Marie is really a hands-on kind of actress, and I mean that literally. I've had the opportunity to work with Constance and a lot of actors who've had to learn how to sign for a show and communicate with characters on the show that I play. And I must say that I have never, ever seen anyone jump into it with the intensity that I have with Constance Marie on our show, Switched at Birth. Whether she's playing a dedicated mother to her deaf daughter, or acting as a sounding board for her best friend, who happens to be me, and the trials and tribulations about having a deaf son, Regina Vasquez, as played by Constance Marie, is doing double duty, speaking, signing, and translating each week, to the point where I'm sure at the end of every show, she probably wants to just go home and take off her hands. So, and when she's not even on camera, she wants to do that. Are you interpreting that correctly? Yes, I am. I have it right there. Anyway, she's still signing and she's still translating, even when she's not. That's dedication. As a mom of 4, I know how difficult it can be to be juggling family, learning lines, traveling back and forth to the set, working long hours. So, to add to that, to have to learn an entirely new language, sign language, and a new skill set, just to show is how dedicated she is. This is a woman I am so glad to have gotten to know, Constance Marie, this past year. She approaches life with the biggest of appetites, devouring it with all the passion and dedication, just as much as I do, and I love that. I am proud to present the award for Best Supporting Actor in a Role in a Drama to my series friend, Constance Marie. And now, stop tweeting Constance and come on out.
You're so unbelievable.
Oh my God. Thank you. You are amazing. I'm so sorry. First of all, I just want to hug everybody for staying for me. Thank you so much. Oh. She already got me crying. I'm sorry, I'm a really messy crier. I just want you to know that I stand before you incredibly proud and, of course, incredibly nervous. But I have to say that I am the product of generations of strong women, starting with my grandmother and my mother, who were examples of just plain female chutzpah, okay? They were amazing, and their examples and the lesson that they taught me that was we as women can overcome pretty much anything, and not just overcome it, but actually excel and be amazing individuals and pay it forward, and they are the reason that I am here today. I also have to thank the talented and very hardworking Lizzie Weiss, who created the character of Regina Vasquez, who is so wonderfully layered and complex, and she's a single mom who is a survivor who wasn't a victim of her circumstance. She became a hero, and she learned ASL. I feel blessed to show up every week and play her. Lizzie, thank you so, so much. And I get to represent the single moms of America, which is amazing. And I want to thank the Gracies for this award and for just plain existing and for showcasing, uplifting us women and celebrating all of our hard work, because God knows we work hard. And lastly, I want to thank my man, Kent, who for the last 16 years has supported me, my growth, and helped me create the best gift I ever had in my whole life, my daughter, Luna Marie. I can only hope to inspire her and help her make her dreams come true and make her dreams be a reality the way my grandmother and my mother helped me. And thank you. That was 60 seconds. Goodbye.
Welcome back to our Gracie stage again this year, Zachary Levi.
Table one. Table one. Tall people have to do this. Ladies, other ladies, more and more ladies, couple of dudes. All right. You know, much like Angie Harmon, when I was a child, I also dreamt of being a famous actress. But the good Lord provided me not with that physical criteria. Although, as one of 7 dudes tonight, I feel like I should have an honorary vagina. I think so. I think all the men here have honorary vaginas for tonight. And you should give yourselves a round of applause for that. Lady parts and curtsy. Now to this scripted whatever. Because that totally wasn't. All our next winner's characters wants is for everyone to get along. She mediates some both tense and hilarious situations with flair and style. She stars in the series Fairly Legal, not to be confused with most of Hugh Hefner's relationships, which are barely legal. You see what I did there? You see what happened? Now I have 30 seconds of personal time to talk about the lovely Sarah Shahi and her mother, who's here. Let's give Sarah's mother a round of applause. So I've known your daughter for quite a many years now, and have had a crush on her for all those years. And I had the honor of working with her in a little independent film called Shades of Ray, where Sarah and I both played half Caucasian, half Pakistani folk, and we were neither. Well, we were Caucasian, of course. We were not Pakistani, but we had an amazing time doing it. And great, this is going fantastic. And but what was interesting though is that she told me I thought I had met her doing this film. She said, no, we met like last year. You were hitting me at some club, and I was like, no, I was not hitting on you at a club. This is my time, Sarah. You shut up. So anyway, the point is, she's lovely. She's incredibly gracious, and she's genuinely one of the most talented actresses I've ever worked with. I can tell you that as an actor, you're always hoping to find people to conspire in scenes together. You want to be working on the same wavelength. You want to be in that moment. And I feel like Sarah may be the most present actress that I ever had the opportunity to work with. So, for Outstanding Female Actress in a Breakthrough Role, the Gracie goes to USA Network's Sarah Shahi.
He was so hitting on me. Thank you to my friend Zach Levi, who has the biggest vagina of all my girlfriends. No, in all seriousness, I'd like to thank Bonnie Hammer and Jeff Wattel and everybody over at USA for giving me the opportunity of a lifetime. Michael Sardo and Peter Ocko for writing me delicious material and allowing me to play every day. And I also want to thank the Alliance for Women in Media. Oh, Jesus. I'm just going to do this right now. I'm so honored to be amongst all of you. Sally, I'm going to. I'm sorry. I've watched you since I was little. My mom adores you. I adore you. And if you want to invite me over for Thanksgiving dinner, I won't say no. And I feel like I'm at the beginning of my education, and I look across the room, and all you women here, from Delilah on, you guys have been my teachers. And thank you so much for that. And I also want to thank my mom. She's been the biggest role model of my entire life. And if I can just have half the strength and the grace that my mom has shown me. She raised 3 kids all on her own. And she taught me that no goal was ever unattainable. No dream was ever too lofty. And I'm a girl from Texas, and I'm standing here in front of you with this award. I've never won anything. And so just thank you so much. Thank you to the Gracies, to the judges. I don't know if you vote or you don't vote off. I don't know what you do, but thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Our next presenter stars in ABC's hit drama Body of Proof. Welcome, Jerry Ryan.
Our final Gracie winner of the night is one of the most recognizable character actors in Hollywood. And when the divine Loretta Devine gets into character, baby, she goes all in. Just listen to some of the films and TV shows Loretta's been a part of. Boston Public, Everybody Hates Chris, Crash, Waiting to Exhale, and I Am Sam, to name just a few. In this award-winning portrayal on ABC's Grey's Anatomy, Loretta plays Adele Weber, wife of the hospital chief. She is fighting to believe that she's suffering from the onset of Alzheimer's disease. Let's see Loretta's amazing work.
What the hell do any of you know? You work in the hospital all day around sick people and disease? You're obsessed. That's what this is. So I got a few answers wrong. That's all. It's normal to forget things at my age. You can never remember where you parked the car whenever we go to the movies, and they're not saying that you have. It's not fair.
For Outstanding Female Actor in a Featured Role, I am very honored to present the Gracie to my dear friend, Loretta Devine.
Hi, everybody. Be glad to see me. I'm the last one. Oh, God, this is such an honor. So, first of all, I would like to thank the Alliance. I'd also like to thank Don Spratland. People are always asking me, do you always have a job? And I think it's mostly because of him. He's my manager. Alex Spiller, who is also my publicist. And last but not least, Glenn Marshall, who's here with me tonight. He's my better half, as you would say. I feel so honored to be up here and to receive this. It's beyond my wildest dream. I didn't know before this year that there was a Gracie Award to even receive. So this is extra special. And look, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yes, it is. Thank you so much, Alliance. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I want to thank you all for being a part of this special evening. We want to extend a heartfelt congratulations to all of our winners. You inspire us with your creative passion and exceptional talent. So please keep up the good work. Don't slack off. Why do you say keep up the good work? Of course, we want you to keep working. Anyway, we're going to close the show with 2 hallowed words of show business. I'm actually really excited to say this. So until next year, good night, Gracie.